Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Yen, your Alpha Code instructor. Now let's talk about another very common verb that often gets confused with take, the verb bring. Most learners struggle with bring versus take because in many languages, they translate to the same word, like lavar or traer in Spanish. But in English, direction matters and native speakers are very precise about when to use bring versus take. Here's the key thing to understand. Bring means movement toward a reference point, usually where the speaker is or will be, while take means movement away from a reference point. If you understand how bring really works, your English becomes more precise, more accurate, and more natural. So let's break it down step by step, starting with the basic meaning and building up to advanced uses. Meaning 1, carry, move toward the speaker or reference point. The most basic and fundamental meaning of bring is to carry, move, or transport something toward the speaker, listener, or a specific reference point. Core concept, bring equals movement toward where I am, where you are, or where we're going. Examples. Bring it here. Carry it toward me, this location. Can you bring the keys? Carry them toward me, us. She brought her laptop. Carried it toward this location. Bring your friend to the party. Bring them toward the party location. I'll bring dessert to dinner. Carry it toward the dinner location. Don't forget to bring your passport. Carry it toward our destination. Key pattern, bring plus object plus to toward plus location, person. Bring the book to class. Can you bring some snacks to the meeting? Or simply, bring plus object. Bring your ID. I brought lunch. Critical idea, bring equals toward where I am, where you are, or where we're both going, the reference point. Important note, the reference point is typically where the speaker currently is, where the listener currently is, where both speaker and listener will be, a shared destination or meeting point. The critical distinction, bring versus take. Bring versus take, the directional difference. This is the most important concept to master with bring. Native speakers use bring when something moves toward a reference point, usually toward us, and take when something moves away from a reference point, usually away from us. Core concept. Bring equals movement toward comes to me, us, here. Take equals movement away goes from me, us, here. Examples showing the contrast. Bring toward. Bring the food here. Toward this location. Can you bring your laptop to my office? Toward my office. I'll bring wine to the party. Toward the party. Bring me the report. Toward me. Take away. Take the trash out. Away from here. Take this to John. Away from me, toward John. I need to take my car to the shop. Away from here, toward the shop. Take your coat with you. Away from here, going with you. Critical examples. Scenario 1. You're at home. Your friend is coming to your house. Bring your guitar when you come. Toward where I am. Scenario 2. You're at home. You're leaving to go to someone else's house. I'll take some snacks. Away from where I am now, I'll bring some snacks. Toward where will be both can work, but bring emphasizes the destination, take emphasizes leaving. Scenario 3. You're at the office, talking to a coworker. Can you bring those files to the meeting? Toward the meeting, where we'll both be. Key principle. If it's coming to where I am, where we are, where we're going together, bring. If it's going away from where I am toward somewhere else, take. Meaning to, cause, produce, generate results, emotions, situations. Now let's move beyond physical objects. We also use bring to talk about causing results, producing emotions, or generating situations. Core concept: bring equals cause, produce, generate, result in. Examples. This brings problems. Causes, generates problems. The news brought hope. Caused, produced hope. Hard work brings results. Produces, generates results. Technology brings changes. Causes, produces changes. Your words brought comfort. Caused, produced comfort. The policy brought controversy. Caused controversy. Success brings responsibility. Comes with, produces. Common patterns. Bring plus noun, result, emotion. Bring problems, bring joy, bring peace, bring chaos. Bring success, bring failure, bring change. Bring hope, bring fear, bring comfort, bring pain. Key idea: bring equals cause or produce something, abstract results, emotions, consequences. Note, this is metaphorical. We're treating abstract things, joy, problems, results, as if they're objects being carried toward a situation. Meaning 3. Introduce topics, ideas, people. Bring equals mentioner, introducer, sacker, untima o idea. Another very common use of bring is introducing topics, ideas, or bringing people into situations. Native speakers use bring when they introduce a topic, mention an idea, or add someone to a conversation, situation. Core concept: bring equals introduce, mention, raise a topic, introduce a person to a situation. Examples. Topics, ideas. You brought up an interesting point. Introduced, mentioned. Why did you bring that up? Why did you mention raise that? Let's not bring politics into this. Introduce politics. Who brought up the subject? Who introduced, mentioned it? She brought a fresh perspective. Introduced a new viewpoint. People into situations. Can I bring my boyfriend? Include him, introduce him to the event. She brought her colleague to the dinner. Included, introduced. Bring your kids along. Include them. Key phrases. Bring up a topic equals mention, raise, introduce. Bring into something equals introduce into. Bring to someone's attention equals make someone aware of. Key idea. Bring can mean introducing or adding something, topic, idea, person into a conversation or situation. Meaning for, lead to, result in, take to a state or condition. We use bring to express leading to a particular state, condition, or conclusion. Core concept. Bring equals lead to, result in, cause to reach a state. Examples. This brings us to the main question. Leads us to. Her actions brought her to success. Led her to. The investigation brought them to a conclusion. Led them to. What brings you here? What caused you to come? This brings me to my next point. Leads me to. Common expressions. Bring someone to their knees equals cause someone to surrender, fail. Bring to an end equals cause to finish. Bring to life equals make vivid, animate. Bring to justice equals cause to face legal consequences. Bring to light equals reveal, expose. Bring to mind equals remind of, cause to remember. Bring to a halt equals cause to stop. Key idea. Bring expresses causing movement toward a particular state, conclusion, or condition. Meaning 5. Escort, accompany. We use bring when we accompany or escort someone to a location. Core concept. Bring equals accompany, escort someone to a place. Examples. I'll bring you home. Accompany you to your home. Can you bring the kids to school? Escort them. She brought me to the hospital. Escorted, took me there. Let me bring you to your seat. Escort you. Key idea. Bring can mean accompanying or escorting someone. Meaning 6. Sell for, fetch, price. We use bring to talk about the price something sells for. Core concept. Bring equals sell for, fetch a price. Examples. The house brought $500,000. Sold for. How much will this bring? What price will it fetch? The painting brought a high price at auction. Sold for. Key idea. Bring can express the selling price or value obtained. Common phrasal verbs with bring. Now let's look at some very common phrasal verbs with bring that native speakers use constantly. Bring, phrasal verbs, real life. Bring up equals mention, raise, a topic, raise, rear, a child, vomit. She brought it up in the meeting. Mentioned, raised the topic. My parents brought me up well. Raised me. He brought up his lunch. Vomited, informal. Why did you bring that up? Why mention that? Core concept. Raise a topic or child or vomit. Bring back equals return with restore, cause to remember. Can you bring back my book? Return with it. This song brings back memories. Causes me to remember. They're bringing back the old menu. Restoring. Bring back the good times. Restore. Core concept. Return with something or trigger memories, nostalgia. Bring in equals introduce earn, generate money, involve, carry inside. The company brought in new clients. Introduced, acquired. This product brings in millions. Generates money. They brought in an expert. Involved, hired. Bring in the groceries. Carry inside. Core concept, introduce, generate income, or carry inside. Bring along equals take with you, bring as companion. You can bring a friend along. Bring them with you. I brought some snacks along. Brought them with me. Bring your camera along. Take it with you. Core concept, take, bring with you as accompaniment. Bring about equals cause to happen, make happen. Technology brought about major changes. Caused. How can we bring about peace? Cause to happen. The revolution brought about reform. Caused. Core concept, cause, create, make happen. Bring down equals cause to fall, reduce, make sad, overthrow. They brought down the government. Overthrew. This news brings me down. Makes me sad. We need to bring down costs. Reduce. The scandal brought him down. Caused his downfall. Core concept, cause to fall, reduce, sadden, or overthrow. Bring forward equals move to earlier time, introduce for discussion. Let's bring the meeting forward. Move to earlier time. She brought forward a proposal. Introduced for discussion. Core concept, advance in time or introduce. Bring off equals succeed in doing something difficult. They brought off an amazing victory. Achieved, succeeded. Can you bring it off? Can you succeed? Core concept, successfully accomplish something difficult. Bring on equals cause, trigger, introduce. Stress brought on his illness. Caused. Bring on the competition. Let it come. What brought this on? What caused this? Core concept, cause or trigger. Bring out equals release, publish, reveal, emphasize, cause to appear. They're bringing out a new album. Releasing. This color brings out your eyes. Emphasizes. Stress brings out the worst in people. Reveals, causes to appear. The heat brings out the flavor. Reveals, enhances. Core concept, release, reveal, emphasize, or cause to emerge. Bring around round equals convince, restore to consciousness, bring to visit. I finally brought him around to my view. Convinced. The doctors brought her around. Restored consciousness. Bring your friend around sometime. Bring to visit. Core concept: convince, revive, or bring for a visit. Bring together equals unite, gather, cause to meet. The event brought people together. United them. Let's bring the team together. Gather them. Core concept: unite or gather. Bring over equals bring to this location, convince to change sides. Can you bring over some chairs? Bring them here. I brought over some food. Brought it to this location. They brought him over to our side. Convinced to switch. Core concept: bring to this location or convince. Important note: these phrasal verbs are not literal. You learn them as fixed blocks expressions. The meaning often cannot be understood by combining bring plus the preposition word by word. Common fixed expressions with bring. Here are expressions natives use constantly. Bring home the bacon equals earn money for the family. He brings home the bacon. Meaning, be the primary income earner. Example: since she got promoted, she's really bringing home the bacon. Bring to the table equals contribute, offer. What can you bring to the table? Meaning, what skills, ideas, or value can you contribute? Example: each team member brings something unique to the table. Bring someone up to speed equals inform someone of recent developments. Let me bring you up to speed. Meaning, update someone with current information. Example: you missed the meeting, so let me bring you up to speed on what we decided. Bring something to someone's attention equals make someone aware. I need to bring this to your attention. Meaning, alert someone about something important. Example: I'd like to bring a problem to your attention. Bring tears to someone's eyes equals make someone cry, emotionally moved. The movie brought tears to my eyes. Meaning, cause emotional response that leads to crying. Example: her speech brought tears to everyone's eyes. Bring a smile to someone's face equals make someone happy. Your gift brought a smile to her face. Meaning, make someone feel happy or pleased. Example: just seeing you brings a smile to my face. Bring the house down equals perform so well the audience goes wild. Her performance brought the house down. Meaning, create an extremely enthusiastic audience response. Example: the comedian's final joke brought the house down. Bring home equals make clear, emphasize, make someone understand. The tragedy brings home the importance of safety. Meaning, make something clearly understood through direct experience. Example: this accident really brings home how dangerous texting while driving is. Bring to bear equals apply force, pressure, influence. We need to bring pressure to bear. Meaning, apply or exert something, usually influence or pressure. Example, the company brought all its resources to bear on the problem. Bring to book equals hold accountable, punish. They must be brought to book. Meaning, hold someone accountable for wrongdoing. Example, the corrupt officials will finally be brought to book. Bring into play equals cause to be involved, active. His skills were brought into play. Meaning, activate or make use of something. Example, the crisis brought all our emergency protocols into play. Bring into question equals cause doubt about. This brings his honesty into question. Meaning, raise doubts or concerns about something. Example, the evidence brings the defendant's alibi into question. Bring something into line equals make something conform, comply. We need to bring our budget into line with our goals. Meaning, make something conform to standards or expectations. Example, the new regulations will bring our practices into line with industry standards. Bring someone into the fold equals include in a group. We need to bring new members into the fold. Meaning, include someone in a group or organization. Example, the company is working to bring more diverse talent into the fold. Bring someone to heel equals force someone to obey, submit. The boss brought him to heel. Meaning, force someone into submission or obedience. Example, the new manager quickly brought the troublesome employees to heel. Bring something to a head equals cause a crisis point, force a decision. The conflict finally brought things to a head. Meaning, force a situation to reach a critical point where action is required. Example, the scandal brought the issue to a head, and the board had to act. Bring down the curtain on equals end something. This decision brings down the curtain on that era. Meaning, conclude or end something, often definitively. Example, his retirement brings down the curtain on a legendary career. Bring home to someone equals make someone fully understand. The accident brought home to me how fragile life is. Meaning, make someone truly realize or understand something. Example, the diagnosis brought home to him the importance of health. Bring something on yourself equals cause your own problems. You brought this on yourself. Meaning, be responsible for your own negative situation. Example, if you didn't study, you brought this bad grade on yourself. Bring someone around to your way of thinking equals convince, persuade. I finally brought her around to my perspective. Meaning, convince someone to agree with you. Example, after hours of discussion, I brought him around to my way of thinking. Bring something within reach equals make something attainable. This scholarship brings college within reach. Meaning, make something achievable or accessible. Example, the new financing options bring homeownership within reach for more families. Bring the conversation around to equals steer discussion toward a topic. She always brings the conversation around to her travels. Meaning, redirect a conversation to a specific subject. Example, he skillfully brought the conversation around to the job opportunity. Bring into focus equals make clear, clarify. This data brings the problem into focus. Meaning, make something clearer or easier to understand. Example, the presentation brought the key issues into focus. Bring into being equals create, cause to exist. They brought a new organization into being. Meaning, create or establish something. Example, the treaty brought a new alliance into being. Bring to a standstill equals cause to stop completely. The storm brought traffic to a standstill. Meaning, cause complete stoppage. Example, the strike brought production to a standstill. Bring to fruition equals complete successfully realize. We finally brought the project to fruition. Meaning, successfully complete or realize something after effort. Example, years of research were brought to fruition with this discovery. Bring into disrepute equals damage the reputation of. His actions brought the company into disrepute. Meaning, harm someone or something's reputation. Example, the scandal brought the entire industry into disrepute. Bring a lump to someone's throat equals make someone emotional. The ceremony brought a lump to my throat. Meaning, make someone feel emotional, almost crying. Example, seeing my daughter graduate brought a lump to my throat. Real-life example, putting it all together. Bring all uses in context. Let's see how a native speaker uses bring throughout a typical day. So today I brought my laptop to work and brought some coffee with me. During the meeting, someone brought up an interesting idea that brought a lot of discussion. The idea brought some challenges, but it also brought new possibilities. My colleague brought her expertise to the table, which brought clarity to the situation. Later, the results brought confidence, and the project brought in new opportunities. One team member's hard work really brought success to the whole group. The manager brought everyone together and brought us up to speed on the changes. This new policy brings into question some of our old practices. After work, I brought everything back home and felt like the day brought progress. In the evening, I brought my family together for dinner, and my daughter brought up something funny that happened at school. This song on the radio brings back memories of my college days and brings a smile to my face. That's a normal day, and that's how native speakers really use the verb bring. Notice how bring is used for physical movement toward, brought my laptop, brought coffee, brought back. Causing, producing, brought discussion, brought challenges, brought confidence, brought success, brought progress. Introducing topics, brought up. Contributing, brought expertise to the table. Generating results, brought in opportunities. Gathering, brought everyone together, brought family together. Updating, brought us up to speed. Raising doubts, brings into question. Triggering memories, brings back memories. Creating emotions brings a smile. Key patterns to remember. Quick reference guide. Physical movement toward bring your laptop to class. Cause, produce this brings problems. Hard work brings results. Mention, introduce topic. She brought up an interesting point. Generate money. This brings in revenue. Trigger memories. This song brings back memories. Unite, gather. The event brought people together. Make aware. Bring this to their attention. Contribute. What do you bring to the table? Memory tips. The bring versus take rule. Ask yourself, is it moving toward where I am, we're going, or away from where I am? Toward bring. Away take. Example questions to ask. Am I here? If yes, use bring for things coming to you. Will I be there? If yes, use bring for things going to that shared destination. Is it going away from me? If yes, use take. Think of bring in 4 main categories. Physical movement toward, bringing objects toward a reference point. Causation, bringing about results, emotions, changes. Introduction, bringing up topics, bringing people into situations. Contribution, bringing skills, ideas, value to a situation. The core idea of bring is always about movement or addition toward a reference point, whether physical, metaphorical, or conceptual. Final takeaway. If you can use bring naturally and distinguish it correctly from take, your English sounds more precise, accurate, and native-like. Bring is everywhere in English. In invitations, bring your friends. In requests, bring me the report. In explanations, this brings us to. And in descriptions of cause and effect, success brings happiness. The more you practice the directional distinction between bring and take, the more automatic it becomes. Remember, bring is all about movement or addition toward where I am, where we are, where we're going, or toward a result, state. Thank you all for your attention today. Keep practicing, and remember, every lesson you complete brings you closer to fluency. You're making excellent progress. Keep bringing your best effort to your English learning. Until next time, keep practicing, and remember, learning English takes time, but you're making great progress. Take care. Mr. Yen, Alpha Code Instructor.